I think one can be a dentist and be interested in policy, and one can be a photographer or an interviewer and be an accomplished public policy thinker. In some fundamental way, we're all public policy experts. There's a tendency to think about law as a bunch of rules that are over here, and then all the things that we all do in our lives as being over there. I'm interested in the connection between law and public policy, partly because of my own experience in how you can have exactly the same public policy question, but if you change the way in which you think about it, the outcomes can change dramatically. A young researcher who I met a number of years ago at McGill talked to me about a case involving snow removal in Sweden. Now, it's not obvious that snow removal is a major public policy issue. However, Sweden, as part of the European community, was required to look at how gender equality plays out across all of their programs, including, as it turned out, snow removal. And what they discovered was that the people who actually needed snow removal the least were the people who were actually getting access to snow removal first. Men in cars going to businesses that are already well plowed actually had all of their roads cleared first, leaving often women with young children struggling through the snow to get to school. The women would come back to the house and would then have difficulty accessing public transportation. Same thing for people with disabilities. Same for frail elderly, and so on. And so what they discovered when they changed the question, not how quickly are we removing snow after the first snowfall, but what is the impact of our snow removal policies on people who may be marginalized, may be disadvantaged. The way in which you clear snow changed completely, and they ended up clearing neighborhood paths, paths to schools, paths to small businesses first. This major policy change cost no money, but the impact of it for that community of people was huge. And so I think it's a great example of how when you change the question, the thing you care about changes and the practice changes as well.